Take one. It's Tyler Canoles with Capstone Realty here to do a final close on 2024 and looking forward to 2025. I know we kind of talked about it last time, but I found some other interesting info, and so I want to go over it. It looks like mortgage rates. I've just got off the phone talking to several people. That's all just about everyone's talking about. Had a client a couple nights ago looking to upgrade. Hey, what do rates look like? About the same from what I'm getting. Mortgage rates expected to be between, I've seen as high as 7.25, 7 and a quarter, all the way down to 5.75, 3/4. And most of the things that I'm seeing, it's going to be right around where it is. 6, 6.5. It's going to hover around there, so not too much better than it's been being. But again, over the lifetime of what rates have been, I think that's, matter of fact, we're doing it. I know this isn't good TV. Average mortgage rates over time. Let's see what that looks like. So yeah, you're talking about, bingo. So you're talking about, 1982, 16.6, kept coming down pretty consistently since the 80s, down to the lowest, got in 2021, and now we are rising, and I think it'll flatline, is the point to take away from this. Also, let's see if we can see this. Check this out. Thought this was some very interesting information. So if you can see that, starting at 1985, going to 2004. So look at this. So that is year over year percentage increases. So obviously dipped 94, and then obviously the '08 crash, you can see that down, 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 which really looking back at it is not as bad as I would have thought. And then increase, 2024 or 2021, 24% increase, and then we have just kind of leveled out. And as you can see, average annual appreciation 3.7. I need to stop biting my fingernails. So we're expected to be somewhere in the 6% increase as well next year, which coincides with the mortgage rate. I didn't even think about that. And then a couple other numbers for Huntsville that I found very interesting. So the median sale price in 2021 got up to So it looks like locally we maxed out in 2022, which when I'm looking at, I call a lot of for sale by owners and a lot of expireds. When I'm seeing somebody that bought a home in 2022, it's a little tougher. Not always, but I've seen several that either refinanced in that area or have bought in that area, that your margins are a lot thinner, because that pretty much is the top of the market, and we haven't seen. It's kind of stayed right along there. They pull these stats from different locations, but from what I'm looking at right here, infosparks.com, which is where it pulls our valley information, our local information, looks like it maxed out at 305, 310, and then we've kind of been hovering around right around there. This December was right at 300,000, so it stayed pretty close to that. Days on market, I always think is very interesting. I always like when I'm having a listing presentation, hey, what do you think days on market are? I found out a lot of people think, matter of fact, I need to contact somebody about that. Y'all hang in here with me. Days on market, I'm always like, hey, what do you think days on market are? And it's interesting what people think. Typically, it's way less than it is. So I'm looking over 10 years. In 2026, January 2016, which I think I got my license right in there, it was 81 days on market. Boom, it was on a downward tilt all the way to 4 to 3. It looks like 3 days was the very lowest in September 2021. Kind of stayed around there until the rates went up. I mean, you can almost see it jump up to half a month, and now we are at 32 days, so a full month. And honestly, depending on where you're at, you're probably looking at even more than that. Still, the really hot places, the really hot areas that people want to be because of the school system, whatever it might be, those are still looking pretty good. Still getting multiple offers in certain circumstances. And then, so how do we project for 2025? Everything I'm seeing is pretty much the status quo. You know, we got the information last year about the we've got some Space Force and et cetera coming to town. Thus far, I haven't heard anybody think that that's going to dramatically increase anything. It looks like it's going to be pretty normal to what we got this year, you know, around that 5% to 7% increase year over year. And then days on market, I think will hover around there. And then rates, it looks like everything's driven by rates. So unless the rates do something different than what it's projected to be in 2025, it seems like that's what it's going to end up being. Y'all know the deal. First take, I'm done. I will get better with these, and I'm going to continue looking for better info, but just want to start doing these on a weekly basis, a monthly for the marketing, but a weekly basis of doing some longer form content so I can talk a little bit more in depth about some stuff I'm seeing. I'm Tyler Canoles, Capstone Realty. Thank y'all so much.